It's sometime in the future. The ultimate challenge. Crossfire. Crossfire. You get caught up in the crossfire. Crossfire. You get caught up in the crossfire. 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 You'll get caught up in it.
Welcome back to another Unprofessionals Crossfire Talk. I'm Noel.
I'm Justin.
I'm James.
And we are going to go over, in rapid succession, topics of the week. So first up is Battlefront Patch notes. And they really hit us with a Nerf bat on a lot of weapons. So this is going to be really quick. You know, this is a new segment that we're going to try out. And hopefully, you know, we can get this out more often when there's not a lot of big news out there. So Battlefront patch notes, explosive card damage. So basically a lot of weapons got hit with the Nerf. Apparently with a lot of rapid fire weapons, a high rate of fire weapons, whenever you use explosive shot, it would do a ton of damage. A lot of splash damage. It would eliminate your enemies pretty quickly. Yeah, we saw it coming. So next nerf, nade timers. Basically, they increased the cooldown timers on actually pretty much all the nades, the grenades, flash grenades, thermal detonators. Hell, even the barrage. It's an unneeded.
The worst one, I think.
Yeah, it's an unneeded nerf for the barrage, but I can understand all the other nade spams. It forces everybody to use their weapons, get in close. Saw that coming. We'll get back to the barrage in a minute. Homing shot nerf.
Big nerf.
Big nerf.
Got the
Big
bat.
nerf.
Got the bat.
I would say it's almost nearly on the verge of being useless now.
On the
Yeah.
verge of being useless, more of a situational weapon.
In a very rare situation.
Very rare.
Mhm.
Like I said, yeah, they basically have to be in the open, probably being targeted, like having like pressure where they don't move, and you can take that opportunity to shoot them.
No cover as
Right,
well. Like
yeah.
unless you're like
Yeah.
an indoor where you have this tree cover you can get behind, but say for instance
You had to be
Graveyard
on,
of the
Hoth
Giants.
Yeah,
or-
like the
or
ditches and
Jakku.
Hoth. Yeah,
Jakku
it's
has a lot of
very
cover, too.
yeah, it's
But-
very situational.
So basically what the nerf did was increase the lock-on timer. I believe, what was it?
1.5 seconds.
1.5 seconds.
I think from 0.4.
Yeah, 0.4.
Yeah,
So,
it was a quick lock on time, and it was, it was abusive, definitely, but now it's harder to lock on, and it's easier for like your enemies to dodge. So
So the counter to the homing shot was basically the jetpack. In this case, like pretty much you can just move out of the way. What they did was they also reduced the range that you can lock onto, so they have to be closer. Also, I believe that
Velocity.
they reduced the velocity. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they did.
it takes some time to get to you. I mean, it wasn't that great to begin with.
No, it was fairly. It was fast enough. And like I felt like it needed to be, but now it's like feels like it's really slow now.
Really
Yeah.
slow. They really need to be closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that hurt the shock trooper too. So
Yeah,
they-
because
they
it
have that.
it does carry over to the shock troopers as well as the Royal Guard for Leia.
yeah.
Yep.
So
Actually, the proper counters were, like you say, the jetpack, smoke grenade, and just basic.
yeah,
oh
cover.
yeah, that's right,
Yeah.
the smoke grenades.
Yeah.
It's like one of the things
The one
I
of
never
the things
use.
no one
Yeah.
ever uses.
If they made the smoke grenades like Battlefield 4, I could see it being viable, but the cooldown timer on it and the effectiveness and range of it, the radius that it
The cloud
disperses, it's really not that useful. Again, it's a situational gadget that you can use. So we'll moving on. We're gonna go to the cycler rifle buff. Good.
I like it.
I just received the cycler rifle, and I haven't really played since, so I can't really form an
Comment on it.
opinion. Yeah,
That's fine.
but sure, a buff is good.
Buff is always good. So the cycler rifle, still same cooldown timer with both normal and upgrade. With the bullet drop off, it was pretty horrible.
Yeah.
pre-patch. I could see it dropping off way faster than the T-21 blaster, which had, I guess, the best accuracy at range, for just a normal weapon. But for a gadget, this weapon, you expect gadgets to be pretty good. Better
because
than
you can't use them all the time, and that's why they have cooldowns. Because they're supposed to be better.
So bullet drop off reduced, which is good, and the damage, I believe 10 meters and below is 100. So it's not just 90 all around.
It's like in one shot now at range.
DL-44, which is the blaster, which is Han Solo's blaster, nerf. It's okay. I mean, it's an okay nerf. It deserves it. It's a pretty...
That's pretty powerful.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful up close, and still does a lot of damage. But that does also carry over to Han Solo. RTC-97, which is the
machine gun.
The machine gun.
I think that's the one with the barrel on the top, right? The little circular thing.
With automatic fire, the accuracy spread is horrible.
Did you try it?
I did.
I didn't.
It's not horrible.
It acts more like a LMG now.
Yeah, basically.
As it should.
Yeah, as it should. I mean, it was super accurate.
Before.
Yeah. So I mean, a much needed nerf. The barrage, bad. 35-second cooldown. It didn't do a lot of damage. It was great for clearing out closed corridors. I mean, the cooldown before was pretty broken. I wouldn't say broken, but pretty abusable. But now it's, you use it once and you gotta wait as long as maybe some of the star cards. So that's my experience with the barrage. Hero changes, damage over distance on both ends. Boba Fett, Han Solo. So the more that they just can't camp anymore.
Right.
Yeah, can't Boba Fett just jetpack up to
unreachable spot.
Some weird spot.
Especially in hero mode. Remember that one game we had
where he would go up to the ship all the time on Endor?
Yeah, he would just camp up there, and just pick people off at distances.
Yeah, I hated that guy.
And that's much needed nerf for both. And they seem like close counters.
If anything, they should have reduced the the jetpack somehow. I think that would have probably solved the problem.
So that Boba Fett couldn't get to higher places.
Yeah,
and just camp.
Yeah, exactly.
Mega camp. So also
a height restriction or something.
Yeah. Oh, height restriction.
Yeah. I mean, they should have just did that.
That makes sense.
I mean, sure, the distance nerf is good too, but that's just one problem.
Yeah, because they could still technically go up there and just hide.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's not gonna do anything for them, but.
I mean, and they could still. It's not like they can't pick people off. It's just it's a little harder too.
Right.
Yeah, just a little bit harder. Especially his homing missile doesn't lock on anymore.
Yeah.
So I mean, it makes it just that much harder, but still he can abuse his jetpack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So also this carries like I said, the homing shot does carry over to Leia as well as the shock troopers, so they do receive the nerfs. Next subject, we got Killer Instinct. DLC characters. Kim Woo.
Season 3.
Season 3.
Kim Woo. She looks pretty good. Well animated, and she looks super Asian.
Yeah, Asian this time around as opposed to KI2 where she's I don't know, Puerto Rican or something. or
not that
Brazilian or something.
Yeah, she just did not.
She just didn't look Asian. So, but I think her modeling and just the attitude they gave her as a younger
version.
Yeah, more kind of spirited, and it's just good to see an actual human hero character this time around because we've been getting cool characters in the game, but this is an actual human. So
you were talking about Cinder as well. I mean, the way he fights and all that stuff. Do you think she will be much more different than her Killer Instinct Gold or Killer Instinct 2 counterpart?
I would think so.
Yeah,
they're gonna change her somehow. I just don't know how. I mean, they're pretty creative, that Iron Galaxy team. So I have no idea.
I mean, like, it's a huge gap from then to now what we have. So everybody's refined. Like, the animation's that much better. I mean,
Hell, her nunchucks look pretty damn awesome.
yeah, like I like what they went for.
She's got like that dragon fireball.
Yeah.
Too.
I mean, for me personally, like, I think they could have like toned down that dragon effect, like, because I get it, like, the dragon's in her nunchuck and it's like the aura, but I guess it's just the way, like,
a little bit less opaque.
yeah,
more
exactly, yeah, just tone it down some, but that's just gonna be the KI style. I mean, I like it, you know, I think it's a great game, but that could have just been like something adjusted.
Air dash too. It looked like she just had a jetpack underneath her clothes or something.
Spirits, man.
Yeah. Some dragon spirits.
Dragons carrying her over.
It's cool. I think it's a.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Yeah.
Nice addition. And at the end of the trailer, I believe we have Arbiter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Arbiter. I mean, they show the other what are they called in Halo? They're people.
The Covenant.
Covenant,
Yes.
Yeah, they just show a bunch of Covenant, and then they show, I guess, Arbiter flip out the
energy sword.
Yeah, the energy sword.
Which, I mean, it leads.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it leads to it. I mean, like you guys said, it's gonna be a whole. I mean, they're very creative in what they do, and we'll see what, they got in store, for us in Killer Instinct.
And that's why I love KI trailers, like character trailers, because then, like, just like the teasers at the end have you on edge. Like, it's really good. Like, I don't think any other game does that, like, consistently every single time. And to be honest, I didn't even notice that the first time I watched the Kim Woo trailer. So
I don't know if they had it.
I don't think they had it.
Like
I think they added it.
I didn't see it either. I was like, did I just not watch all this trailer, or
right?
did I just miss it?
Maybe it got thrown in later, but anyway, I think season 3 is gonna be full of like a couple of guests. So we have Rash, who actually at first I was just like, what the hell? But now I like seeing him in the game. I like seeing what he's capable of.
They did well. They added like his style, like from Battletoads, like really well. He turned into the wrecking ball.
Yeah.
His foot gets hella big when he kicks.
True to form.
Yeah.
True to what we remember.
That hover bike thing.
Yeah.
Gets that too.
So.
Oh, the hover bike.
Arbiter being another rare property added, and then let's see what season 3 will bring back.
He's just a Microsoft.
Or
property.
Microsoft, yeah.
So season 3 is basically, well, speculating as guests, all guest characters. Who would you guys like to see?
I don't.
Joanna Dark was up there because like that would have been a
character. She could be, yeah. She
character
is a
with
rare
guns.
Character.
Yeah. So that
Another
would be
gun
cool.
character. I don't know.
Not much to pick from.
Not much that I would want to see. Like I don't.
Or Microsoft guest characters.
Well, they always said like a Gears of War character or something that they always want. But
oh man, the Yeti.
The Yeti
From Ski Free.
Come
Come on.
Technically a Microsoft character.
Yeah, well, I don't know. That's all I remember
like
from Windows.
The bomb from Minesweeper. Solitaire cards.
Yes. Freaking 3D space 3D pinball. The space guy. Anyways, that's our Killer Instinct segment or news. We got Evo 2016 Vegas. And we do have a lineup for the main stage. Of course, there are probably going to be side tournaments on the floor. But for the main stage, we got Street Fighter V, of course.
Given, yeah.
Absence of Street Fighter 4. What do you guys think?
Fine
That's
with me.
fine, yeah.
Move on?
Go on to
make it a side tournament.
Pastures.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, if the community wants to keep it alive, they'll keep it alive. You know, they'll have their side tournament.
There's always space for Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
But we do need to
gotta make room for the new kid on the block, you know.
Oh yeah.
Big boys coming in.
So. Yeah, and everybody seems like, I mean, for the general consensus, everybody is pretty hyped for Street Fighter V.
Yeah.
As well as like the beta tests. It seems like
even like people that weren't playing 4 seem like they're coming into 5.
It's more of this like almost like a revival.
Yeah.
Of Street Fighter, just like that new game. Everybody likes what they see, the playability of it, how simple yet complex it can be
Yeah.
in terms of like styles.
Because it's like seems more like almost Third Strike, ST,
Mm-hmm.
footsies, and all that stuff. So
Mhm.
I like a lot of the old school players are liking that. I think.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be good. Guilty Gears, Exerd Revelator, and this has
I
not.
think it's just Revelator now.
Oh,
I
just
don't know, I don't even know if it's Exerd anymore.
Exerd. Okay, so Guilty Gears Revelator, not released yet
No.
in terms of console and U.S. release.
Should be soon though.
Should
if
be
they're
soon.
having it in Evo, obviously.
Now Blaze Blue is not in this year, but it was pretty hype.
Yeah,
Dude, it was so
The
sick,
finals
yeah.
was sick, and then of course the Washige
Mm-hmm.
get up made it on ESPN.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Esports.
Yes. So Blaze Blue's not in, but Guilty Gear, Exerd, Revelator,
Still
or
in
minus Exerd, will be in. Will be hype. UMVC 3, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, of course, always hype.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think you kind of always want a Marvel game in there,
Mhm.
whether it be 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm. Smash Melee and 4. By your stats, Smash Melee brought in what?
Either one of those was like second to Street Fighter as tournament entrance. Yeah.
So it makes sense.
So it still made a lot of people go to Evo. So
Yeah.
I guess they had to put it back. I mean, whatever.
It has to be in.
Melee, whatever.
Killer Instinct, of course. MKX, of course, of our previous videos. You know our stance on MKXX or MKXL.
Well, that's what they named the whole Combat Pack
Mm-hmm.
2 and henceforth whatever. All the content is in that pack. Yeah.
So Mortal Kombat X will be hype as well.
Yeah.
Tekken 7, Fated Retribution. Now this has not been released statewide,
No.
and this is the newest iteration. As well as their announcement of Nina, who is now in the game with her.
her bride's dress.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think it
Pretty
looks
cool.
really good. Yeah.
does.
I like it.
I think
Yeah.
it's pretty creative,
Very,
actually.
Kill Bill-esque. She's
Yeah, I
got-
think it's a nod to Kill Bill.
Mm-hmm.
It
like-
could be, yeah.
Yeah, her being an assassin,
Assassin.
bride. Yeah, definitely. So it's cool. It's welcome. I always like Nina in the series. Yeah,
Yeah, and she looks good. Like the
Mhm.
way they designed it and everything.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Her movement looks good.
Next up, surprise, it is Pokken Tournament.
Yeah, that was a surprise to me.
I've been interested in that game.
I know.
For a
I am
while.
too.
Yeah.
I thought it was a joke at first.
Right. Yeah.
I thought it was like one of those April
It could have
Fool's
easily been a joke.
But it looks. I mean, it's just fun to see. I guess. Yeah.
Spoiler alert: I pre-ordered it on Amazon.
What?
I gotta get the controller though too.
That means I'm gonna have to pre-order it because did you?
But you
is-
know what? You can't. Because you're technically supposed to be playing on 2 different screens.
Mhm.
That's the way the game's built. So I think one person has to play on the gamepad, and then the other one has to play
Like it's like Game Boy or something.
staring at the screen. Or you have to have 2 separate Wii U's to play. Either like that.
Okay. Well, I mean, as long as the 20% on Amazon
That's why I
applies to
ordered
the
it, too.
pre-order, I'm definitely gonna pre-order that.
Even though I'm not like hell into Pokemon, but
Yeah.
that game kind of interests me.
Yeah.
Oops.
So that's pretty much the Evo lineup for 2016. We also do have Corinne and Bayonetta coming out February 3rd this week for Smash Brothers.
It's coming Tuesday or whenever. I don't know when this video is gonna come out. So.
Usually it's always okay. So
I thought-
usually it's always Thursday or Friday.
Yeah,
Friday.
for Nintendo's Friday.
Yeah.
They're weird.
Nintendo
Usually-
Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually up there with their updates. So Corinne and Bayonetta, be sure to check that out on Wii U,
For Smash
For
4.
Smash 4,
Right.
as well as 3DS. Can't forget the 3DS.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Moving on, next is TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Talk. We got a 2-part, a double feature here. We got the video game by Platinum, which is Mutants in Manhattan, and of course the new movie by Michael Bay.
Explosion time.
Explosions out of the shadows, which is the second movie in the series.
And named after the last bad Ninja Turtles game.
Yeah. I was surprised. Like you actually,
Surprisingly.
I didn't know that they had.
I didn't even know
like
that was the title. I thought of the title because of that game, and then we were trying to figure out the title for the second movie. It was like Out of the Shadows. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know
you
why
brought it
they
up,
chose
I was
that.
like, oh, man.
What the hell? Okay.
So we got Mutants in Manhattan, which is a Platinum game, and if you guys know Platinum, basically they do like a lot of beat 'em ups, namely Bayonetta, Bayonetta 2, and most recently is Transformers.
Transformers. I don't know what the subtitle is.
They did
Don't know what the
Vanquish.
subtitle is.
Yeah, they did Vanquish. Heard Vanquish was good. Never played it
Um,
though. They Korra. Korra is one of their few that did bad.
I think they did. Didn't they do Metal Gear Revengeance?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
with good old Raiden.
Right.
Yeah, with Raiden.
Yeah.
Good skating around.
I think I've heard mixed things about that game.
He has
Anyway.
tactical heels.
So apparently from what I heard, it's not local co-op, but rather just online co-op. I mean, it needs to have a co-op form in some
Yeah,
way.
because
they got four turtles.
characters.
They're the
It's
turtles.
perfect for like a beat 'em up
Yeah,
game.
Ninja Turtle. Like,
Yeah. Singular here.
So, I mean,
good
it
old
would-
Raphael, Mr. Loner.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense if it was just strictly online only, depending on how like the camera angle and all that. Like,
Yeah.
so it's acceptable. The game, I like the cell shaded style. Shell shaded.
Well, I shell shaded.
Hey.
Mr. Puntastic over here.
The Punisher.
Yeah, the Punisher.
Anyway,
It's taken after the Transformers beat 'em up. That they-
Devastation. I think
Devastation.
that's-
Yeah,
that's
there
what
you
it's
go.
called.
That just recently came out and had some decent reviews.
Yeah,
It looked
I mean,
pretty cool.
people
I actually
said it was
gotta
fun.
check out more of that because I really don't. It's just like slipping my mind. I know there was
it
a
looks,
game,
it
but
looks fun.
Yeah.
It looks
Really?
good,
It's
yeah.
one of those classic beat 'em ups. It's very a nod to like the older Transformers series.
The Generation 1 Transformers.
So I mean, it seemed like the right direction for Platinum to keep the cell shadedness to.
They're gonna make like a G.I. Joe beat 'em up next.
Oh, that'd be pretty
Oh
sick,
no!
dude.
or
Snake Eyes Adventures.
All our childhoods are coming back.
Like chick coming back, right? That'd be sick. Like they do like this whole Saturday morning lineup. Like,
yeah, like seriously. Or if they did a Ronin Warriors,
Oh, that'd be
I
cool.
don't know. You had 4. You
Really?
have
Yeah.
well, if you want to count the other 4. No, wait.
Should do the good guys and the bad
They had
guys.
5.
So.
You had 5, right? Because then there's
Ryo, Sai Sage, Kento.
remember there was like 2 red guys, 2 blue guys, and the green guy.
Orange guy. He was orange.
Kento.
Yeah.
That's
Earth guy.
And then Sage was the green guy, right?
green guy.
Yeah.
Rowan.
Rowan.
Yeah, he's the Armor Strata with the bow and arrow.
Yeah.
So they had 5, and then they had
And
4.
Anubis. He became. Spoiler
Oh,
alert, he became a good guy.
Yeah, well.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Quick with fear! Quick with fear! He's my favorite, Anubis. Yeah, he was a Dark Lord along with the other 3, and then he became the Sage or the Elder. But anyways, off topic. Yeah, it would be cool to have like a Saturday lineup.
Cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh, they should just make an X-Men beat 'em up. Off
Like
the
another
fucking
one.
90s X-Men.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, platinum style though.
Yeah, you're hitting me hard over here. Like arcade, like the old school X-Men arcade game, where it'd be like co-op
Right.
beat 'em
Yeah.
up. So
Pretty much Ninja Turtles.
that's all wishful thinking right now. So moving on to the movie TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Out of the Shadow, which is the second movie since in Michael Bay's grasps here. It's Dynamite
His
Polar,
his
the pusher.
Childhood ruining grasp.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about it?
It looked
From,
fun. I
Judging
mean, it
from
looked
the
like a
trailer.
fun movie to watch.
Yeah.
Which I felt the same way about the other one. Not a great movie, but fun to watch.
Like finally the inclusion of like the more known characters, especially like Bebop, Rocksteady.
Rocksteady.
And
Krang.
yeah, Krang's supposed to be in
And,
there.
And Shredder's successor.
Doctor
What the hell's his name?
the Fly.
The Fly Guy.
Yeah. Fly guy.
Oh,
Tyler
Baxter.
Perry.
Baxter. Yeah,
Baxter,
that's
there
who,
you go.
Tyler
Baxter.
Perry's
Yeah.
playing.
Because didn't they have Baxter in the movies before, but he never turned into the Fly, though, right?
In the other movies, yeah.
Yeah.
That I don't know.
He was
wish
like
they'd
an
add him
English
in there.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just know in Turtles of Time he was the first boss.
Right.
Yeah. On
Yeah.
the bridge,
Yeah.
I think.
No, it was like the construction
Or
site.
construction site.
Krang was there and he was just firing lasers or whatever.
In the second game, he was on the bridge. I remember.
Oh,
that.
the second game.
Yeah. I remember we finally got to Baxter because we finally beat that damn polar bear guy with the leather jacket. It took forever to get past that guy.
So, I mean, the movie does look fun. I mean, it's not like I had a big gripe. I mean, you know, despite all the critics and what they said with the first movie, it was a fun movie to watch. There's, you know, it just didn't have the Ninja Turtles feel, even though there were turtles in it. With the second movie, judging from the trailer, it does look like a Turtles movie. I mean, I love the garbage truck. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
It makes sense. They
Does it
actually
shoot pizzas.
yeah, it shoots manhole covers
Or
instead
manhole
of pizza. Yeah, exactly. Like the toy, the van toy, it shot
Yeah.
pizzas.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yep.
And then this one, well, it
You
shoots
like
manhole
feed
covers.
your enemies.
Never made sense.
They're
But,
poison pizzas.
but that is a movie that, or the trailer kind of did surprise me as well as you guys.
Yeah.
Seeing Bebop.
Yeah,
and
I think
Rocksteady.
I was more happy with it than I thought I would be.
Yeah, because like when I clicked the link, I was like, oh god.
Yeah, I gotta prepare myself for this garbage.
Yeah, are they really gonna ruin it this time? Like, how far can they go? And when I saw Bebop and Rocksteady, and with the attitude that they carry, I'm like,
Yeah.
it might work out. It might work out. So, that's it for our talk today. We are the Unprofessionals, and this is our Crossfire talk. And stay tuned. If you like our video, please subscribe and like, and we'll see you on the flip side.